Let me start out with a question for Lloyd, and then we'll get into the kind of whole production of this. The part of the backstory, as I understand it, is you had an original version of the script in iambic pentameter with other stuff coloring in the lines, and then James Gunn came along and turned it into something else. So first of all, what was your kind of relationship to Shakespeare, and at this stage in the Troma journey, what made you want to bring the Bard into your universe?
Well, again, thank you all for coming to hopefully enjoying this, and thank you, Eric Cohn, and the beautiful Playhouse, the beautiful Hampton Playhouse, for permitting this urinal that is signed to be presented. Actually, at Cannes one year, the French newspaper compared me to the urinal guy.
Duchamp.
Duchamp, oui. And at any rate, you want to sing? Well, just wait a minute. Just a couple of seconds. The point is, Michael Hers and I we know a lot about Shakespeare for low class bourgeois, and our society, our generation, the post-war baby boomers, fucked up the whole concept of love. Half of them are divorced, or more than half of them, and luckily, the commissioner, stand up, the great commissioner of the great state of New York, sitting right there. She served under 4 different, both Democrat and Republican governors, and created the incentive by which you can make movies in New York State and get some of your money back. But she also she tried to quit and produce this movie along with Justin Martell and John Brennan. Boy, am I boring. I'm sorry. Hold on, you get your chance when we show the short films. I saw the younger people. You have Clinton with his sunglasses and his on MTV playing the saxophone, and he so cool. Emotion is bad. It's bad. You don't want to. You have to be cool. And all these old people, pieces of meat jerky, like Rod Stewart hogging up the stage and not letting young people use the stage, which I'm doing right now, and Aman should be here. Will try to come back and say something intelligent. At any rate, I noticed the young people were turning inward because I go to Europe, and they were already doing a lot of tattooing and piercing and autoerotic. Autoerotic, what do you call it? What's it called? Asphyxiation, yes, that's the word.
Thank you for that.
Just like you all have done for the last 90 minutes. Just the asphyxiation part. The young people turn, it's only my view, but they were turning inward, and this goes back 30 years. You're here at the 30th anniversary of Tromeo and Juliet, so it was my observation of society at the time that generated, and obviously Michael Hers, my partner of 53 years of Troma, and more actually. We thought it would be interesting to do this, and I tried different variations. I tried to rewrite the story and then put it in Shakespeare talk, in the real Shakespearean talk, and got nowhere. And then John Avildsen, with whom I worked on Rocky, among others, and he said, get some high school kids and just have them talk and write down what they say. And I tried that. That didn't work. And finally, luckily, James Gunn was finishing his M.A. at Columbia University, and he had written a novel. And I got his resume through my sister's best friend who worked at HBO. One of James's many brothers, who are all brilliant. He's got 6 of them, and they're all brilliant. Was working for my sister Susan's best friend, and he gave me James's resume, and it said on it, performance actor vomits on stage. So, like in The Producers, have you seen that movie where Cyril Mastel sees the guy auditioning for Hitler, and that's our Hitler. I knew James, and then I read James's. He wrote a novel when he was a graduate student, Remember that, Toxie? Anyway, we read it together, and it was dark and very much James Gunn, if you know him. And now it's actually out. It's terrific. It's called The Toy Collector. You ought to read it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's so it took 5 years to get a screenplay, and then another year, I guess, before we started. We from pre-production to the finished movie was about a year. And James worked at Troma for 2 or 3 years. He was great, good guy too, a very nice guy, a wonderful guy, really good guy, very generous. Will Keenan, please, if you have something to add.
I think he might be in parenting mode, but maybe you could tell us something about casting him, because he's a very memorable Romeo, to say the least.
Well, first of all, Jane Jensen, who was the first one to audition, the first gyno actor to audition. We don't say a woman, a man, or we're woke at Troma. Gyno actor, gyno director, that kind of, there's a woke person leaving, 2 woke people. It's all right. Thank you for coming. Anyway, James wrote it like in very fast, about 2 weeks, and the only real problem was he had 7 urination scenes in the script, and I stop at 5 urination scenes. Wait a minute, Lily Hayes Kaufman is here. Wait a minute, where is Lily Hayes? Lily Hayes Kaufman. She has just finished a wonderful documentary, Occupy Can, that has played about 50 major film festivals, and is here tonight with Matt Salzberg, president of New York and Quag, and is in movies, and Lily Hayes is in the original Toxic Avenger, right, Toxie? Very good. Anyway, thank you for coming, Lily Hayes. You're a very loyal daughter. You're my favorite daughter now. Lily Hayes Kaufman, Occupy Can. It's a good one. You ought to see it. It's a very good documentary. It's very funny and educational for film students who want to sell movies at Cannes, and the bittersweet, not the happiest ending, but still upbeat at the end when you see where everybody is who came out there for that horrible experience.
Well, Lloyd, let me ask you this, and
yes.
then we'll take some questions.
Well, wait a minute. Will Keenan.
He's
anyway,
back. He's back.
Well,
welcome back.
Hey, all right. Will Keenan.
Natural falling all over the
if
place.
I remember correctly, when you came in for your audition, and we had difficulty casting Tromeo. I knew James Jensen from the beginning, but Gunn and the line producer Andrew Weiner wanted a gyno
They
actor.
hated me.
No, I'm talking about Jane Jensen.
Oh,
everyone
loves her.
She hated you. No. The point is, I finally, it turned out the woman the gyno actor they wanted was a psycho, and they agreed to accept Jane, who did a wonderful job. And you, if I remember correctly, I had written or said somewhere that anyone on a Troma set, lots of improvisations and any good jokes or anything, a pizza guy could come in with a joke and I'd use it. And Will actually showed up with a pizza and
some Shakespeare.
And very good Shakespeare. Yeah.
I heard it was the commish who gave the final approval over casting me. Is that
yes,
true?
Yes, indeed.
All right, we have it. Okay, so we're recording.
But you and Val both.
We're cemented now.
Commish was
wait,
knocked out.
Will. So talk about that. So you actually boned up on Shakespeare to get into
No. I had gotten through a 2-year Shakespeare intensive at New York University. Thank you very much.
So
and
it was
then
already
my
there.
first movie was Troma. And I said, I read the script. I was like, oh my God. It was like, but I get to do Shakespeare on film, and probably never happen again in my career. And so far, I was right. Unky Lloyd.
Well,
we got to do another Shakespeare.
You're like, you're the Elizabeth Berkley of showgirls for Troma. We ruined a promising career.
Was this a
now, Will has gone on to do very good movies, and he's wonderful. Got a wonderful kid who's terrific.
Yeah, we just
hopefully okay. Is she all right?
Yeah. Uncle John's watching her.
Oh, good. That's great.
Very, very quickly, and then we'll open it up for both of you, and I guess Toxie too. Was this a fun movie to shoot? Because movies are hard to make, and there's a lot of stuff going on here with makeup and fake blood and all kinds of other crazy stuff going on.
It may have been fun for him.
For whom?
for you. You just get to show up on set and scream and yell every day and try to make people cry.
Wow.
But for us, making a Troma movie is like going through war. However, no one dies, but people might be traumatized for the rest of their life and quit. Like it's a revolving door. But if you make it through, and I was a lead. They never yelled at the leads because if we quit, they have to reshoot and actually spend more money.
That's not true. We fired leads.
You
came real close too. You came so close.
Oh!
James Gunn was going to get ready. You were so fast. No, I'm
he
joking.
was
I'm
on
joking.
Film school.
No, you were great. You were great, and Jane was
we
amazing.
learned so much. Anyone who, like a lead actor, and he gives everyone a first chance, first time production design, so forth. You're an expert at the end of it once you go through a Troma movie. Yeah, read his books and watch the companion documentary to Terror Firmer. My only other Terror Firmer, ladies and gentlemen. Farts of Darkness.
No joke.
That's what it's like working on a Troma movie.
Terra Firma just broke even, by the way. After we shot it in 1999, and last year it broke even.
It's because my big actor fee, I'm sure.
300 takes time.
Took all those years to get 25 to 350,000 bucks.
I think I just figured it out. Troma movies are money laundering operations.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It's a pretty good scam, though.
The life of the Toxie. How did you like Will's acting tonight?
We call it schmacting.
Toxie says your performance tonight was your best yet. He says he loves you.
Oh.
He says you, mop.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway,
this is what it's like working on a Troma movie. When you're the star, you got to mop up on the way out.
Let's open it up to a couple questions from the audience. It is on the later side.
And again, thank you so much for coming. This means a lot to a bitter old man. To a wonderful underground filmmaker. You got your mic, right?
Hello.
Anybody
Lloyd?
have a question?
I have a question. What was your favorite scene to actually film in Tromeo and Juliet with James Gunn?
Favorite scene to film?
Yeah, favorite memorable scene.
Well, James and I did a lot of writing together, and we would go to the locations. The stunt with the ladder and the head chopping off in the garage guys back. Well, you saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw the Easter eggs of comparison.
That was I think where we had the most fun because it just was totally in our heads. Nothing really. It was just a crazy day, and we actually did it. So I think that was the most fun. But there's no fun in making a Troma movie, I guarantee you. It's hell. It's really... We're making a movie for less than 0.5% that an average low-budget Hollywood movie costs. So we've got a lot of pressure. And safety. The first rule of Troma production is safety first. And then what? After safety to humans, now we add animals, and safety to people's property, and then in much smaller writing, we plaster the posters all over the set, on the bathrooms and everywhere, on dogs, horses, whatever we can find, to try to brainwash the young people, who, for most, like Will, who are young and very eager, and it's a dangerous profession. And, knock on wood, we've never had any kind of injury in 53 years of all this kind of stuff that you see, stunts and special effects. And
no one ever got hurt. No one ever got hurt. And then number 3 is finally make a good movie.
Yes.
And wasn't this a good movie tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
It does matter.
One of Lloyd's.
Thank you, Eric, thank you, Eric Cohn, and that beautiful Hampton Playhouse.
In the back row.
Say, Lloyd.
Yes.
In the credits, I think you were listed as camera operator.
Yeah, I do the.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I'm good at the.
Do you do that in all your films?
I used to do all the director of photography, but then I got lucky and we were finding people better than I. But I do all my own handheld stuff, which is not easy with the heavy Araflex BL
No. Here's what
35
really.
millimeter camera.
Here's what really happens. At least 2 movies, Tromeo and Terra Firma. There comes a point where he's fed up with who's ever shooting. He's like, "Give me the fucking camera! Give me the." He just puts it on. No, that's
Never,
what
not
happens.
true.
That's what happens. You put it on your shoulder. You're like, "All right, action, go! Hey, come on! Have you ever seen cartoons? Just do that!" And he just.
Well, actually, this style of Troma acting is evolved from D.W. Griffith, who invented the close-up, and if you've seen the silent films, that was
Just do that.
very subtle acting.
Every time I
you're
saw
right.
you with the camera on your shoulder,
But somehow
it's
you
'cause you were
managed to
fed
do.
up. You're like, "Give me the frickin' camera," and then you, yeah.
But
you made
I'm
it-
good at. I was good. I don't do it anymore because we have now the magic of digital, which actually the digital, in my opinion, is better than. I think this was 35 millimeter. I don't know. Was this 35? Yeah, and which is why we had a trailer at the front for Occupy Can, but we had to watch Warner Brothers trailers. It's all right. It's good directors.
We got a little bit of
very
everything
good
here.
directors. No, those are very good people.
Play it now.
Brilliant directors. Go on, Wills. Tell us more.
I want to see the trailer to Occupy Can. Can we roll that, please? Come on.
Is
It's
it
a
on
live
YouTube?
podcast right now. Don't leave me hanging.
Is it on YouTube? We'll find it later.
That was.
Director of Occupy Can is in
there's
the
a question
audience.
over here. Let's
So,
go.
I think I might have lost count at about 41 or 42, but the yin yang symbols.
That's Taoism. Those are yin and yang. And I majored in Chinese studies at Yale, and that's the only thing I got out of it was Taoism, the dualistic universe where you have a oyster gets a piece of sand stuck in its asshole, and which is painful and ugly, but it creates the perfect pearl, the most beautiful pearl. That's Stan Brakhage gave me that anecdote. It's very good. I don't know if you know Stan Brakhage, the greatest.
Tighter your asshole.
Well, the point is yin and yang. You can't have ugly without beauty. You don't have strong without weak. It's a dualistic universe. Build your house around the tree. You don't knock the tree down, right? Don't have 3 billion birds killed every year because of feral cats. Feed the cats or whatever. It's not necessary. Live in nature. Nature. Flow with the stream. Flow with the stream, just like we've done here at Troma.
Just don't cross stream.
It's just, we didn't sell out, right? We tried, but we couldn't do it.
Most unexpected citation of Stan Brakhage I've
Thank
ever
you
heard.
very much.
Right
Good questions. Thank you.
over here, and this gentleman again, and then we'll go
Hello.
here to Rob.
I have another question again. Since it's been the 30th anniversary of Tromeo and Juliet, were you thinking, Lloyd, on making another Shakespeare movie like Macbeth or Hamlet, Be or Not to Be, or something like that?
Funny you should ask, but I'm getting personal, but my favorite Shakespearean play happens to be The Tempest. And the commissioner was one of 3 producers on hashtag Shakespeare's Shitstorm, which, thank you very much. Maybe if you still have your job after this, maybe you could program that.
Oh, we're just getting started.
But thank you, Commissioner, and it was a very wonderful experience to make that hashtag Shakespeare Shitstorm. And again, it was ripped from the sort of headlines of what was going on in society.
We're gonna make this the last one right here.
Hi. So you had mentioned that Baz Luhrmann obviously came out with a vastly inferior adaptation of Romeo and Juliet the same year.
After this one.
It was, and that's what I was going to say. From what I gathered, this came out first. How much knowledge did you have that was coming out? Was this some sort of preemptive strike on Baz Luhrmann?
They had
or was
spies
this
on
just
their
a
Yes,
set.
we're so
parallel
powerful,
thinking?
we could kill Warner Brothers, whomever. No, that wasn't.
We
It
should
was
have sued them.
the
sued the
problem. The
pants
problem
off.
with them is that Claire Danes and Leonard didn't, or Leo, whatever his name, they didn't know
DiCaprio.
Shakespeare. They didn't know what they were saying.
Yeah, and they wouldn't get naked.
You guys knew Shakespeare.
And we got naked.
You and Jane had studied Shakespeare, and
Yeah.
you got it. And
Nothing
they
like
don't.
full-bodied
didn't get
Shakespeare
it.
acting while it's flapping around.
The Rossellini, no, not Rossellini, the other guy.
Definitely not Mussolini.
uh,
Rossellini.
shut up, wait a minute.
Hey now.
the guy who did
First
the
my daughter, now
Romeo,
me.
There was a guy in the '60s who did a Romeo and Juliet with
Yeah, it was
anyway,
good.
you see,
Franco Zeffirelli.
Zeffirelli, that's it.
Zeffirelli.
Zeffirelli. You used to have peanut butter and Zeffirelli sandwiches. Now, the important thing is with Museum of Modern Art showed three. They had a what was it called? It was a play. No, it was something to do with the Cranston. They used a. What was the Cranston thing where he's a crack stealer?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bard. They had a series called Breaking Bard, and they showed 3 Romeo and Juliets. They showed ours at 4 in the afternoon, which, but the place was packed because the Museum of Modern Art subscribers are all old and they can't see porn. That was the security guy told. Well, you were there. You were on the panel. The security guard said that was the most people they ever had to turn away of anything. And the Baz Luhrmann thing, which was during prime time, had well, no, it was okay. It was better than a lot of other stuff. It was okay. It was fine. No, he did. At least he did Shakespeare. It was good. But the point is, Tromeo at 4 in the afternoon got a packed. Could have had a bigger house. Could have had the biggest. Could have had Radio City probably. But
Now they teach it in universities.
What's that?
They teach about this movie in universities.
They do.
Yes, in Shakespeare classes.
Stay out of that one.
Yeah.
And it plays in places like the Hamptons. So
Yeah, that's pretty.
Speaking of
That's
which,
a big deal.
would you text
yeah.
me earlier? Are there going to be any billionaire oligarchs there? He's trying to fund his next movie.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
I think that guy right there, maybe.
At any rate, that was a good.
Yeah,
Did we
money
answer the
out of that.
question? I can't remember. Did
I think we answered a few questions. Well,
No, but did
Oh.
we answer your last question there? Was it?
I don't know. Like, did you guys know that was happening? Was this like in your head when you were making this that Baz Luhrmann?
Oh,
was
it was with 5 years from the beginning to get a screenplay took 5 years, and we made other movies, but we had good directors, so we actually made a few bucks.
Yours is
So
better
this
anyway.
came along.
A lot of us had only heard of that version after we had filmed Tromeo. Yeah.
Yeah, it was way after.
well, this has been a very memorable evening. Let's not make it the last. Thank you to all the
thank you,
Troma
Eric.
folks for
Well,
coming
wait a
out
minute.
tonight.
Hold on. Will Keenan, we have a very special. This is the.
I finally get my Troma diploma.
No, you don't get one.
No, it's not.
Oh,
there he
hold
is.
on. This is very important. It's the official Troma diploma being presented by the star of the movie, Mr. Will Keenan. And everybody on that cast got, well, not everybody, but you and Jane, you got, and main people who suffered got diplomas. So please, who got the,
And $300.
who gets the most important,
Eric Cohn, ladies and gentlemen, he gets the Troma
Mr.
diploma.
Eric Cohn, I don't
Mr.
believe
Eric
it.
Cohn.
Mr. Eric Cohn. Wow.
My life is complete.
Thank you so
And-
much, Eric.
And to the whole organization, the
it's
amazing
all for him.
They actually printed
Southampton.
my
Is
name
anyone
out.
else from the staff here? The Southampton Playhouse gets its
Where's
own
Jamie?
Troma
Give it up
diploma.
for
ladies-
Jamie. He's been working so hard tonight, running that mic around.
Pat,
graduates.
can we get a quick shot here? Hold it,
Yeah,
Eric.
we'll do it. We'll do it.
Please come and show the. Come and Will get in the picture.
They are real
Richard Lewin-
diplomas.
Richard Lewin wants a photograph for the papers. He works for some of the local papers. Here we go. Look happy, Will. Do it Instagram side. Will's Instagram.
Tighter.
Give it up for Lloyd Kaufman,
Thank you, everybody.
Will Keenan,
Thank
Toxie.
you. Thank you,
Thank you for
Southampton.
being here, everybody. Thank you for supporting
Thank
this kind of
you,
programming.
Eric Cohn.
Come back soon.